Now, some might say my friend Jim over in Trumbull, Connecticut is a pack rat. Well, as for me, I can understand where he's coming from. There are lots of things you just don't want to throw away because you never know when you might need them. Then again, maybe it is time for my buddy to purge and go neat. His wife, Barb, could be leaning in that direction. I guess the only way I'm going to know for sure is to head over to his place and check things out.
It's a mess. Well, it's just you'll see. So you can't really use it. That's the biggest problem. And he has a lot of stuff, and it's not in a usable form. That's my opinion, but he would probably disagree with me.
Morning, Barbara.
Oh, hi, Ron.
Where's the mad scientist?
He's downstairs. He's
Oh,
been waiting for you.
in the laboratory.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Ron's here, Jim. Jim, where are you?
What, Bob?
I gotta go. I'm going to work. I'm
Good
out
morning.
here. Have a good
I
time.
wasn't sure if you were really down here.
I was hiding, as you could tell.
This is quite a space.
Well, it really is a great space, but unfortunately it's sort of become like my garden. It's gotten overgrown.
So let me ask you, how do you even know what's under here?
I generally have a pretty good idea, although there are times when I come here and I keep looking for something and I can't find it. So I think your arrival is really very timely right now.
All right, well, listen, let's just start by cleaning some of this out. My thought would be to get this down pretty much to a bare space.
That's great.
And then we can decide what to put back.
That's
all right?
great. I really appreciate it.
I'll grab this. I'm going to maybe get the stool there, and then we'll just take it all out.
Very good.
That's it, huh? Yep. You really used the pegboard.
Yes, I did,
You
very
probably
much.
want to go back with some version of that, huh? Well, it's empty, it's neat, it's clean.
Looks like a new room.
That's the problem, isn't it?
That's right.
It's lacking some character.
That's exactly right, like the history that I had here.
Yeah, we got to get some of that back in here.
That would be nice.
But I think we should start, though, with giving you some really solid space that you can organize the stuff in so you can find it when you need it.
That would be a good idea.
Okay.
That's terrific.
So come on over here. I'm going to
Good.
show you something. This is some software called SketchUp. It's really very easy to use. I thought we'd start over here on this wall with a couple of wall cabinets up high.
Right.
And then probably in between them and down below, maybe go back with the pegboard. And then I was thinking about bringing in a couple of base cabinets. On top of that, I would put this countertop right up in here.
Right.
So now you got a work surface on the top, you got plenty of storage underneath, you got storage above, and you got your pegboard. And then maybe down here on this end wall, maybe we put this tall cabinet, like this one right here.
The place where the old shelf was.
Yeah.
Good. I like the design.
Well, this is your first wall cabinet.
It looks like a good beginning.
It is. It's part actually of a whole storage system by Stanley. I think you're going to like this. And we're going to hang this up here in the wall. So first of all, got to drill a hole. Get some safety glasses.
Yes, I do.
Let me see those. Turn this way. It's like you should have one of those noses to go with them or something and a mustache down here. You like those? Here, try these.
These are a little foggy.
This is the contemporary version. I'm not trying to sell those on you because I kind of like these myself. Okay, this is a hammer drill.
Right.
Which, hammers as it drills. Good for masonry. Got a masonry bit in here. And so here's your mark. Across here right there. You probably need to go in about an inch.
About an inch.
Right? If you'll go ahead and drill one here and one here, I'm going to run out to the truck. I've got to get some concrete screws.
Very good.
I'm going to leave you to your own devices.
I think we're done.
Slow going.
Yes, it is.
Can I give you one tip?
Yes, please.
Which might help you?
Sure.
What I do is put one hand back here,
Behind.
and then I can actually kind of lean on this a little bit because you need to put some pressure on it. Good idea. And sometimes you can use your body weight. Using the holes we've just drilled, we'll next attach mounting brackets to the wall with hardened steel concrete screws. Now this cabinet just hangs right on those two clips, so let's go up kind of high, and we'll just bring it down slowly. We should engage those clips. How are you from the wall?
Closer, that's right.
Okay, good. Excellent.
I think that's it.
Let's measure and put up number 2. You're on the edge there?
Yeah, I'm on the edge of the foot.
Okay, so we're going to be 96 overall. All right, cabinet number 2, headed for home base. So we can sort of begin to get a feel now for how things are going to work. There are 2 more clips that go down here, just to keep these from pulling out, so let's pop those on. Jim likes hanging his tools on pegboard, so we've included the section in our workbench design. A coat of black paint will provide a handsome contrast to the wall cabinets. I must say, you did a really nice job of painting it black on this side.
Thank you.
This is a nice touch. Now, I've got 1x2 like this all the way around the outside to sort of allow this to stand away from the wall. I want to just put this last piece on here. We apply some glue to the 1x2, slip it underneath the pegboard, and attach it with screws. Oh, I hope this fits. Oh, very nice.
They say measure twice, cut once.
Is that the way it is? Same thing, concrete screws. We are making progress, huh? So
Absolutely.
These are your base cabinets, and this is what's going to support the worktop.
It'll go from there all the way down then.
You got it.
That's
so,
terrific.
If you're ready, let's go ahead and start working on it. Well, here's your countertop, and I think it was a good idea to make this a little bit deeper.
I think it's better to work
Yeah.
with. That's absolutely right.
Now, what we need to do is to put a backsplash on here. A couple reasons. So things won't roll off the back, and also it'll kind of stiffen this up a little bit. We apply glue and just flip it over. Set the 1x4 flush with the edge, clamp it in place, then drive screws in from beneath. Say, how about a little healthy competition? Yep. Drill down, and 3, 2, 1, go. Pretty
You
close,
got me.
Pretty close to a draw. One countertop coming home. All right, gotta get. Now my feeling is, Jim, you can never have too much storage space. So here's a tall cabinet that I think will fit in here very nicely. You know, and we can attach that to the wall for stability, but yeah.
Right.
Okay. And I've also got another base cabinet I think we can put over here. Let's shed some light on this subject. You like that? You like that line?
Terrific.
Okay. And we can screw this right up into the joist here. Now the workbench is not the only place light is needed down here in the basement. Jim is an enthusiastic gardener, and he gets a jump on the growing season by starting his seeds indoors under artificial light. The light needs to be kept about 4 inches above the top of the plants, so he needs a way to make adjustments as the seedlings grow taller. Hey Jim,
Yes, Ron.
look at this. It's a sawhorse that goes from 30 inches up to 37 inches. So as your plants get bigger, it can get smaller.
Well, that's a great solution.
And just unfolds like this. Grab that one over there.
Sure.
So we can use this for the base of the table. It's totally adjustable. On top of that, piece of plywood. Then I've got this plastic sort of liner here to catch any dripping water.
That's a great idea. That really is.
So now, just have to solve your lighting problem.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Why don't you go take a break? Let me see what I can come up with.
Very good. Thank you.
Little plants, big plants. Little plants, big plants. You think that'll work for you?
Talk about being creative, Ron. That's fantastic. It really is. You've got me covered on both ends.
I do. So if they get really big, you can run this all the way up and you can drop the table down. So that should be able to accomplish most of it, unless you're going to grow corn in here.
No, I have a bunch of happy plants in the future, I'm sure.
Let me show you around. A couple things I really like. These are storage bins that sit on a rail right here. So you can just, and there's more rail, you can extend this as far as you want to. You've got drawer storage, tons of that. You got door storage and shelves behind down here. You got tons of pegboard, and not just what you see here, but also on the inside of the doors here, more pegboard, and pegboard on the sides of these cabinets.
It's fantastic.
Just one
That's
thing,
great.
we got to bring that radial arm saw back in. Okay, let's grab that. So how long have you had this?
That's 20 years.
Have you ever used it?
Nope.
Why?
There's no blade. Well, I started to put it together and I ran into a couple of problems.
Now, I was going to set up Jim's 20-year-old saw for him, but instead, I decided to give him a surprise. All right, stop right there. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Ron, where's my old saw?
You're that attached to it? You want the old one back?
No, this looks like it might even work.
Brand new, state-of-the-art, adjusted, ready to cut. It's just one string attached. I get to come over to your shop and, build some stuff with you once in a while.
You're on. That's a deal.
You
That's
can-
great.
You can come to mine.
Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Enjoy this, and I'm kind of envious, but I got a pretty good place of my own. Someone once said to me, if you can't find something, it's like not having it. Well, that won't be Jim's problem from now on.
Hi, I'm back.
Look.
This is beautiful.
Take a look.
Oh my gosh. Oh, everything, and I can even reach it.
Well, isn't it grand how a ship-shape workshop leads to joy and harmony in a marriage?
I am so happy for you. It's so beautiful. You should enjoy it in good health.